It's time for GMA3, Inside Job, the race against the clock to find the priceless stolen jewels, as James Longman takes us inside the Louvre after the stunning heist.
Around 30,000 people visit the Louvre every day when it's usually open, but it is still on lockdown. We're getting the chance to go inside for the first time since that robbery.
As concern grows about security at the largest art museum in the world. Battling breast cancer while pregnant.
It was a shock, and it changed the course of my pregnancy, all of it.
A mom of 3 with one more on the way shares her journey and some happy news. And the good news about Wicked for Good.
See you in Oz.
The wild addition to the cast. It's time for GMA3.
From ABC News headquarters in New York City, this is GMA3.
We've gone with middle names to say hello, so hello, I'm Ginger Renee.
I'm Maggie Nicole, here with Gio.
Blank, I don't have a middle name. Can you believe it? A Latino without a middle name.
You don't have a middle name.
I know.
Look what we learned on GMA3.
Gosh, this is so exciting.
We're really glad to be with you.
Oh, we are. And coming up, Tori Johnson is here with fall favorite deals and steals from skincare to jewelry and more. I wonder if she has a middle name.
We'll ask her later. Also ahead, the young star from Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere. We're going to meet the 9-year-old who plays a young Bruce Springsteen in his first on-screen role. What a first role.
I know. I'm excited for this. I love young actors when they come on the show. All right, we are going to start today with the latest on the manhunt after a daring jewelry heist at the Louvre. Now, the thieves are still at large, and concerns are growing they may break these national treasures into pieces to sell on the black market. Well, Chief International Correspondent James Longman is in Paris. And James, the museum is still on lockdown, but you got to go inside.
Yeah, Maggie, that is right. We were the first news team to get access to the Louvre since that extraordinary heist. They took us right outside the Apollo Gallery, which is where the French crown jewels are kept and where that robbery took place. This is as the president of the Louvre is going to face some very difficult questions tomorrow when she's questioned by senators here in France about the security lapses that led to this robbery. ABC News, the first network inside the Louvre since that stunning daylight heist. We're led to the rotunda, right outside the hall where the jewels were taken. Right outside the Apollo Gallery. And I can see right through into the main area. It's a huge vaulted gallery, incredible gilded ceilings. They came in through the window at the far end. The elaborate doors closed and barred. Inside, still a crime scene. The chair alongside, where security may have sat on that fateful morning, empty. Security personnel moved between these rooms. When the thieves broke in, they threatened the guards stationed inside, who then rushed to evacuate the museum. This is the busy road the thieves came down. Remember, we are right in the heart of Paris. They parked up here, placed that mechanical ladder up against the balcony, and you can see the broken window where they made entry. Madame la Ministre, James.
Grand moment d'émotion, un grand moment de bouleversement.
France's culture minister calling the raid an attack on French history and culture, and that the thieves spent just 3 minutes and 50 seconds inside the Apollo Gallery. The race is on to find 8 of France's priceless crown jewels, including this diamond and pearl tiara, sapphire and emerald earrings, and this elaborate brooch encrusted in more than 2,400 diamonds. But the thieves did leave behind their gloves, gasoline and a blowtorch, all now undergoing DNA analysis. Experts say the chance of finding the loot in its original form diminishes by the hour, fearing the jewellery could be melted down and sold on the black market. This as growing concerns surround the security at the largest art museum in the world, where over 8 million people visited last year. ABC News obtaining an unreleased report filed before the robbery by France's supreme auditing institution, finding the Louvre has a significant delay in deployment of equipment intended to ensure the protection of works. Now, authorities tracked the gang as they left Paris on a road heading south, but there's every chance that these jewels are now outside of the country altogether. And that is why there's an international team of experts trying to track these jewels down before it's too late. Guys.
Thank you so much, James. Always a story we'll be following, I'm sure. All right, so now to some good news for travelers. Gas prices plunging below $3 a gallon for the first time in years. Gio, tell us, what is driving them down and how low can they go?
They keep going lower and lower and lower. So Gas Buddy saying that the national average price for gasoline fell to less than $3 yesterday. That's the lowest intraday level since 2021 because it fluctuates throughout the day. But seasonal factors could drive prices even lower. Gas Buddy's forecasting a national average in the 280s by the end of the year. And this morning, dozens of states seeing averages of under $3. Take a look right here. If you're in some of these southern states, so we're talking Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, or Mississippi, you're in luck. Prices there are in the 250s. But drivers in California, Hawaii, and Washington, oh, you know that. They are still seeing prices at the pump over $4. Gas Buddy saying it's all due to increased oil production from OPEC this year, weaker demand, and inflation is finally easing. So let's hope that that trend continues.
Yeah, a lot of celebration I've seen online for that.
Let's hope for that. All right. Now to a new study about cell phone bans in schools and their impact on learning. And Elizabeth Schulze joins us with those details. Hey, Elizabeth.
Hey, Gio. So we've heard a lot about these cell phone bans in schools this year, and now we are getting a first look at how they can help improve students' academic performance. So this new study, which has not yet been peer-reviewed, uses data from one of the biggest school districts in the country in Florida. And it shows that after a phone ban there took effect, students' test scores significantly improved, attendance went up, and classrooms reported higher engagement. The report did find that immediately after the ban went into place, more students were suspended for breaking the rules and using their phones, but that did only last in the short term. Across the U.S., 20 states have now completely banned phones or tablets during the school day. 16 states have partial bans. These really all aim to eliminate distractions and help kids stay focused during class, guys.
Okay, so that's interesting, Elizabeth, but what about parents who have fears about being out of contact with those kids?
And that's so real. This new report acknowledges that some parents are worried about not being able to reach their children during the school day. So what we've seen is some schools are now offering systems like a designated emergency phone line to try to help ease some of those concerns, guys.
That might be helpful.
Yeah.
I know we've talked about that. Thank you so much, Elizabeth.
I remember having to call my parents collect if I needed them after school.
Oh, really? Oh, for sure.
Yeah, so there are ways to get in
payphone.
touch even if you don't have a cell phone.
But
They just feel very dated, I guess, at this point. I just aged myself
And you have to
dramatically.
find the actual landline or payphone,
Yes,
and good
that
luck
as
with
well.
that. Coming up here on GMA3, the two-time Oscar nominee that's joining the cast of Wicked for Good.
Oh, I'm excited about this. Okay, you know what that music means. It's time for Pop News, and Will Gans is here.
With Maggie.
I wish everyone could have heard our squeal when you walked on.
I literally could not care less about
Really
Ginger.
He sees you all the time, okay? This is special.
This is a special occasion, and so is Pop News today because we are exactly 145 days away from the 2026 Academy Awards, and the race is officially on. Over on Gold Derby, experts have locked Jeremy Allen White in the top 5 actors who will most likely be nominated for Best Actor. Our George Stephanopoulos spoke to him. Check out a sneak peek.
Bruce, I read that Patty, when she first saw Jeremy on set, said that's Bruce at 32.
He was the first guy that I thought of. You know, there was just something, there was a common physicality in the way we moved, I thought. And I'd seen The Bear, and I knew that Jeremy was capable of really delving into the inner psychology of his characters, and I knew that was going to be the essential element for the picture, you know. I never had a thought for anybody else, you know. So I was really excited. I told Scott, he's interested in it? Scott says, yeah, he's interested in it.
Yeah, I'm interested.
You know?
George's interview with Bruce and the entire cast of the film Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere. A conversation with the cast airs on ABC News Live tonight and streams tomorrow on Hulu and Disney+. And Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere is in theaters this Friday.
Can you imagine getting that call and then saying, can I even play Bruce Springsteen?
Yeah. By the way, Born in the USA is Maggie's official theme song as she walks around London all the time.
How did you know that?
Yeah,
It's so much.
Every pub you walk into, yeah,
I did
exactly.
American flag t-shirt and everything. You get me.
All right, have a little courage because the countdown to Wicked for Good is on now, officially just 1 month from today. And Coleman Domingo has been announced as taking up the mantle of the Cowardly Lion in the upcoming Wicked for Good film. Check out his announcement.
See you in Oz.
Oh, yeah. Gosh,
so
that beautiful baritone voice.
That.
Yes.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the stars and pros are headed to Oz tonight on Dancing with the Stars as they celebrate Wicked Night in the Oz Dust Ballroom with John Chu serving as guest judge. That airs tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern here on ABC and streaming on Disney+. And listen, while Wicked is a big moment in Coleman's career following last year's Oscar-nominated role in Sing Sing, real fans will know that his most important role is BFF to my dog, Archie.
I can't believe you put this in here.
I had to, of course. Archie was kissed by the Cowardly Lion. What, I wasn't going to mention it? Iconic behavior.
Archie could not happen to a better person.
Who, Archie or Coleman?
Yeah,
okay,
Archie.
fine.
Yeah,
Both.
also person.
All right, now she's just being Miley. Miley Cyrus showing off her new look on the November cover of Vogue France, and her fans are living for it. Short curls, people.
Ooh,
Miley opening up about her 20-year career in the spotlight, telling the magazine that especially in the last 5 years, she's been constantly evolving and feels like she's growing in confidence. She went on to say that she would never have imagined that Hannah Montana would have led her down such a musical path in life, but she's so happy it did. Miley's November issue of Vogue France hits newsstands tomorrow.
Effortlessly cool.
And the hair will be on hundreds of people soon.
Exactly.
Sure.
Exactly. Yeah, she's a trendsetter. All right, finally, Gracie Abrams means it when she says she wants to get close to you. This singer-songwriter is the latest star to hit the stage for Apple Music Live, and it's going to rock, literally. The Grammy nominee filming her show at the iconic Red Rocks Amphitheater in Colorado, all part of her Secret of Us Deluxe tour. Expect emotional vocals, fan-favorite tracks like Let It Happen and That's So True, which y'all probably know from TikTok, and maybe even a surprise or two. You can catch Apple Music Live, Gracie Abrams streaming next Wednesday, October 29th. I think it's so cool how artists are bringing their music to where people can see it. You know, not everybody can afford to travel to Red Rocks or can afford a concert ticket. So meet us where we're at, which is on the living room.
Such a good place to see a show, too.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right, well, coming up, Tori Johnson is here with Deals and Steals Fall Favorites.
We're back with Deals and Steals, and Tori Johnson's here with some fall favorites from pasta to skincare to jewelry. It's kind of the cornucopia.
Literally, it is. But it was all inspired by our friend Kristen Cavallari, whose line we're starting with. And this is Uncommon James. She started with jewelry. We're all pointing to favorites. I'm wearing her Girl Boss earrings. She makes them in two sizes. I chose the larger one.
Go big.
And exactly. And then this double herringbone necklace, which is so good because I love that it's done for you. Whenever I try to layer, I get it all mixed, like tangled.
Yes.
And so it's the easiest way because it's literally done for you. And then you can wear it short. So depending on the neckline, sometimes you want it short, sometimes you want it longer. You can do it. She's got personalized pieces too. And then we also have her skincare collection, serums, the Glow Drops, one of her personal favorites because instead of going in the sun, or in her case, she doesn't use foundation.
She said no foundation.
Right? And you look at her skin, it's unbelievable. And so she credits it to her line. One of my favorites that I've already bought today, as stocking stuffers. These are eye masks, like just little patches, comes with 4. This one, $7.50 and free shipping on this one, but everything is 50% off and free shipping. So she's hooked us up. Okay, new face. Easiest way to give yourself a 5-minute facial.
Everywhere.
5-minute facial with a microcurrent device.
Has this been cleaned since Sam Champion had it on his face for 3 minutes?
Not sure if it has. So I'm gonna just hold it up for you.
Hold it on my neck.
So, well, the idea is like you should have first some serum on, and then you're gonna move in these upward motions. Great for sculpting, lifting, smoothing. This is one where you see both an immediate and then cumulative benefits. It's like any of these devices, any kind of skincare, quite frankly, requires like consistent use to see results. 50% off and free shipping from the
It feels kind of nice too.
It feels nice
like a face
too.
massage.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Bala. This is, I got a text message. This is one of Simone, our boss's favorites. So we've got these Bala bangles right here. We've got 1 and 2 pound weights that you can, I'll give you guys these. These can go on your wrist or your ankles, and it adds a little bit of oomph to any activity or workout. So it could be during a workout to add some resistance, but it could also be like just doing chores.
And these are like not my mama's ankle weights.
These
are so cute.
These are beautiful. It's a really soft silicone, so they're beautifully made. We've got their rings, their resistance bands. They call them booty bands. They're resistance bands.
So beautiful.
Even a scrunchie for your yoga mat.
Is that what this is?
That's
so smart.
It's so fun.
It's always falling apart.
Exactly. These are fabulous. Everything's 50% off. Highlight, using red light therapy. It's a scientifically backed 28-minute regimen. You turn it on, and then in about 14 minutes, it starts to gradually fade until it automatically turns off. And it's that rhythm that's designed to help you fall asleep faster. 50% off.
I love this.
Some pasta. Durum semolina is what this is made with. So protein, fiber included, but it's the shape of the pasta that allows the sauce to cling. So it's not just those trumpets for aesthetics, though you get that too, but you get a better tasting dish, all 50% off. And then finally, we are ending on drops. This is really effective and clean detergent, powerful stain remover, odor fighters, and 50% off.
Awesome. So many great deals. Thank you, Tori. What's your middle name, by the way? We were wondering.
You are? Lee.
Okay,
great
to meet.
L-E-I-G-H.
We have partnered with these companies on these great products. You can get them at GMAdeals.com. And coming up, our series 40 Years of Pink. We're going to meet a woman who learned that she had breast cancer while she was pregnant, what she went through, and the happy event happening right now.
Welcome back to GMA3.
We're so glad you're back with us here on GMA3. And coming up, ABC's Secret Savings, all about wellness. We're looking and feeling great. Your wallet also will feel great with prices up to 70% off. All right, we've got more than that, of course. It starts with this, because I was looking at Maggie, because this is her story. It's a really good one we were just talking about. But we have a series now, 40 Years of Pink, and it's celebrating 4 decades of Breast Cancer Awareness Month and the advances that we have seen over that time. Maggie's got this story of a woman who learned that she had breast cancer while she was pregnant.
Wow. I know, just imagine this. We were just sharing some pregnancy stories a moment ago, and when you're pregnant, you go through so much. You're nervous, you have so many questions, so just imagine going through it and getting cancer diagnosis in about your first trimester. Now, Stephanie shares her story with such honesty and bravery, and guys, she will have a special update for us today as well.
Ooh, okay.
Any issues with chest discomfort?
35-year-old Stephanie Wysocki is fighting for her own life while nurturing a new one.
Whoever thinks about getting a cancer diagnosis while pregnant.
Just weeks after learning she was expecting her 4th child, a TV segment about breast self-exams prompted her to do one.
And I feel a lump, a pretty sizable lump, high on my chest. I was still nursing my then 11-month-old. I was newly pregnant. Things get lumpy when you're nursing.
Tests confirmed the worst, a breast cancer called invasive lobular carcinoma, accounting for 10 to 15% of all breast cancers that's harder to detect on mammograms.
It was growing pretty rapidly, and the fact that it moved to a lymph node, we're dealing with something that we really need to address as quickly as we possibly can.
It was a shock, and it changed the course of my pregnancy, all of it.
This was not a cancer that could wait for treatment. When the baby was 15 weeks, doctors at Northwestern Oak Brook prescribed a chemo regimen both Stephanie and the baby could tolerate.
The mainstay of treatment that is given during pregnancy is very, very safe.
We are split into 2 syringes of 24.5 ml.
Chemo ended at the end of August. It was tough, but Stephanie is tougher, physically and emotionally.
As much as I'm in my own head thinking cancer, 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 and spiraling, my kids still have school pickup and drop off, and they still want cuddle time. I just didn't have time to worry. Life doesn't stop.
While she mourns the pregnancy she hoped to have, she's looking forward to meeting her baby girl, who will be delivered today, early at 34 weeks.
She's kicking, rolling, punching. It's almost like a good sign. How I take it is just that she's strong in there. She's tough. She's letting me know that she's all good.
Well, Stephanie will meet her baby girl any moment now, and she told us she's just trying to focus on how excited she is to meet her and to pretend they're just normal people having a baby. They don't want to think too much about anything else. And guys, they also said they are still working on a name.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, gosh, what a special story. Yeah. Thank you so much. An important story. Thank you so much, Maggie. We appreciate you. All right, here now with Matthew Pellicano Jr., the 9-year-old, is making his big screen debut in Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere, playing none other than a young Bruce Springsteen. Matthew, welcome to GMA3.
Thank you.
Oh, buddy, I mean, this must be so exciting for you because this is your first ever acting credit. What was it like? What was the most fun part about shooting this?
Well, Bruce Springsteen talked to me a lot, and every time he saw me, he said pretty darn close, and he meant that when he was little, when I'm little, when he was little, and I just looked like him.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I can see that. And you've got the Bruce about you.
Yeah, he's got the rocker look. Look at him.
You've also spent time at the New York Film Festival on the red carpet, posing with Bruce. You even made him a birthday card. So what's it like being besties with the boss?
It's an honor. It's an honor playing a little Bruce Springsteen, and he's a great guy to talk to, and he's brave for telling his story.
Well, we see you as a little Bruce in front of us now, but let's take a look as little Bruce in the film.
Another shot. About time you get one on you.
Daddy?
You want another? Yeah, go ahead.
Mom said it's time to go home.
Been outside.
Oh, it's so great seeing you up there, Matthew.
Thank you.
I know you mentioned that you spoke with Bruce a lot during the filming. We know he was really involved on set, but what was it like acting in front of Bruce? Did he have any advice for you?
No, I got this from the director. The director is Scott Cooper, and he's so amazing.
Well, you know who else is amazing? Jeremy Allen White. He plays an older Bruce. And I know that on the red carpet, there was a moment where you were matching on the red carpet. Can you tell us about that?
So Jeremy had matching bracelets as me, and it was so cool to see that. And he had his initials on mine, and I had my name on mine, and it was cool to see that.
Yeah, I mean, not only do you get Bruce Springsteen, but also Jeremy Allen White. What a day! Also, I know your mom, Brienne, is around, and I know that this has got to be a big deal. I have a 9-year-old too. I can't imagine my 9-year-old playing Bruce Springsteen. What's the experience been like for you and your family, Brienne?
It's been incredible. Everyone has been so kind and so generous to our family, and Bruce and everybody on set has been so supportive of Matthew. So it's a total dream. The filming was surreal. This whole leading up to the film has been surreal. It's absolutely amazing.
Really can't imagine.
Oh, that is amazing. And you're just excited. You're ready to get this out there.
Thank you.
What do you do next after you played the boss?
I know, right?
I don't know. I just dream big for more movies. That's all.
What a good answer.
Well, thank you so much. It was so great to meet you, Matthew.
Thank you.
Thank you, Matthew.
Big star right here. He's going to be a big star, absolutely. And Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere is in theaters this Friday. All right, coming up here, Bob Woodruff is here, taking us around the world with his show, Last Lands. Stick around.
We are back with our friend Bob Woodruff. His docuseries Last Lands travels the world's national parks, and the second season is dropping now. So happy for you, Bob, and so great you're here.
Great to be here.
So if you hadn't seen the first season, tell us about the series.
The series from the beginning, we started this to try to tell the world about what's happening to the national parks in the less developed countries, that are kind of on constant attack. So for various reasons, we discovered what's happening to them. It could be from attacks from the outside, from narcos and cartels and anything from that, to the gold being dug up out of the place, or poaching, of course, is a huge one. And then this year we went to Guatemala, which is also trying to see the beautiful historical places like this that need to be saved, so people can see it and have a chance to see them.
Bob, this series is really something you have to watch every frame because it's so beautiful. So let's take a look at some of the moments from the show.
Temples, pyramids. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Let's go.
You see that each one of them have body protection as if they're going to war, not into a national park.
We are full of narcos. They are coming close everywhere.
What is it that the narcos want here in a park? People have been killed because of this?
This is a lot harder than I expected, let's put it that way.
We've been told that we should not land right there at the landing strip. You've been threatened already.
We protect the most beautiful thing you will see in your life.
The dogs are right on the side of the road. They're about to be released.
This is the only building like this in the whole world.
If I lose this fight, the whole world will lose the fight too.
Wow, I am blown away by that trailer. I mean, that's not your typical travel show, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So you went to some very remote areas. What are some of the amazing things you saw?
There's a list of it, Gio. I mean, I don't know where to start, but I mean, just start in Guatemala there. You can see how remote that area was. In order to get in, we had to use those ATVs. You could either go by walk by 3 or 4 days, or you could come in by helicopter, which no one really can, or you can go the way we did, which is 2 full days of just going in there and going through the muck and all of that. But then you come into these places and you just see this stunning land. You know, not many people get a chance to see. And there in Guatemala, that was the history of the Maya. And that's a place, and those pyramids that you see, they're pretty much covered for 2,000 years until they finally figured out that underneath, in the early 20th century, they realized that what's underneath is these pyramids from the people. Oh, wow. So that is beautiful. I mean, I have a whole list of the great places to see. Panama also was beautiful this year.
And not just the places, but the animals to see. You joined a crew to track jaguars, as one does. So how'd that go?
Yeah, the jaguars, you know, they're of course, the numbers have been going down. That was in Mexico. We started the piece in Guatemala with what we saw in Mexico, right over the border from Guatemala in Mexico. And you can see that those numbers are down a bit. But what they're doing now to try to protect that area, have actually got the numbers up slightly in the last year or so. So that's a very happy thing. I mean, we had the chance, last season we saw the elephants. For the first time in my life, I saw in one single day, we saw 49 elephants, you know. So we went from Cameroon, which had hardly any, and we went to Gabon, where there are a bunch. So we see with the animals, we should get a chance to see things a lot of people didn't have a chance to experience.
And you've mentioned Guatemala as one of your most cherished places you got to visit, and we saw some of those gorgeous visuals just a moment ago. But what threats is Guatemala specifically facing?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the people from the outside that want to, to bring their cattle in, to, you got to tear down the forest. And then there's also, we said, the narcos, which is nearby. It's a pass-through area for their transferring into the United States through Mexico. With all sorts of drugs, so those are the threats from the outside. So you've got to have a government that's really committed to try to protect it, or you have kind of private support of it to try to get money for advocates that are trying to save it. So things can be saved. It's just we got to have a commitment from the outside from people to do it.
And it's so cool that this show is showing people how to save it and the active work that's underway right now. Tell us about Thursday's show.
Thursday, Panama. So we're going to Panama. So Coiba Island is the largest island in Central America. It's on the off the west coast of Panama, and it is stunning. So of course the challenges there are to get rid of the illegal fishing that's happening in lots sorts of areas like that. Or we can just just protect the whales. The whales, that's the migration of them when they go from the South Pole all the way up to there to have their babies and then return later on. So, I mean, there you go. You can see
look at those images.
We got these incredible drone shots that we got. Look, we're just hoping to see whales. We went during the whale season, which was in August, to try to see just this. And we thought, we can be lucky. We're going to actually see these whales. The very first day, 15 minutes into it on this boat, we saw the whales from the top.
That is not file. Like that's beautiful. Thank you so much, Bob. Congratulations on the series.
Yeah,
We're
next
really
time come with
happy
us.
for you.
It's not easy.
I'd say as a choice assignment. All right. You can see Last Lands on Disney Plus and Hulu. And coming up, we've got Will Gans back with ABC's Secret Savings wellness products that will keep you, looking and feeling great, just like Will Gans.
That's happy.
Okay, we are back now with ABC's Secret Savings and Will Gans. is back with what we need to enhance our wellness. Everything here is shoppable right now. What's up, Will?
I'm bringing the heat this morning,
Ooh.
this
What do you
afternoon,
have? What do you
literally.
have?
Okay, this is Life Pro Sauna blankets, which will help speed up relaxation or recovery with an at-home sauna blanket. It will help you sweat out toxins, relieve muscle tension, support skin health.
I've been wondering about this.
All from the comfort of your own couch or floor or bed, wherever you want to put it.
Sweat.
Yes, sit and sweat and burn calories too, by the way. We also have disposable thermal wraps, which will help you improve results for any sort of detoxifying thing you have going on. You'll save at least 45% today, and you'll get free shipping.
You can set the temperature, the time. Very, very cool.
I'm shocked you don't have one of these already, Gio.
Yes.
I know,
Right?
right? Something you would own.
But I'm shocked I don't have this.
We have one of these in our house.
This is a hot topic for us this morning.
Everlasting comfort cushions.
Oh, you're
Gio,
trying
you
it
have
out.
2 of them there. One for your lower back, one for your tailbone.
I could deal with
Yeah, these are memory foam cushions, and they are going to move with you. You can take them to your desk, to your car, while you rest. They reduce pressure on your tailbone if you're sitting on it.
It really does.
We also have the one for your spine and lower back. You can pair them together, as Gio has, for total comfort. The wedge one has an angled design, which is for better posture as
Is this
well.
one for sleeping? I use
Yes.
this. I have this. This
Yep,
one I do.
yep.
love.
Just the posture one.
The one with the angle, the one behind you, the one behind you.
the
Yeah,
one
this
behind
one right here. Yes. And today, all more than 35%
Nice.
off.
My
Yes.
husband swears by it.
This
Sits
is
for hours.
the knee pillow, yeah, for sleeping, which is great, which is great.
right.
All right, let's
Let's
talk
go
about
beauty.
skin care from Nakery Beauty. These are skin toning body butters. Okay, so they will help repair crepey, loose, and sagging
Yes,
skin
please.
with peptide-powered serum
Y'all don't have
infused
any of that.
formula. Yeah, I know.
The crepe is on, okay, Gio? It
So think
happens
about
fast.
like a high-powered neck cream, but this is for your whole body.
love that.
So
Really good.
any problem areas, yes, and we have a variety of scents and flavors, if you will. They'll lift, tighten, and smooth skin from your neck to your toes, which is fabulous. Today you'll save more than 30% on the entire collection.
Oh, magnesium. This will help people sleep.
Yes, exactly. A little
Very cool.
Speaking of sleep,
bonus.
speaking of sleep,
How about that transition?
thank you, sir. This is
pillows.
night pillowcases and washcloths. So we have the dual-sided pillowcase, 2 unique materials. So on one side, you're going to get 100% mulberry silk, which is great for fine lines and bedhead, preventing any of that. You can wake up and hop on a Zoom call, whatever you need to do. And then on the other side, 100% eucalyptus lyocell, which is soft, airy, and moisture wicking, allowing skin and hair to breathe. And both sides of the pillow are cool as a cucumber.
Would you like that?
Yeah, both sides. We also have the silk washcloths for all natural reusable exfoliation. You'll save up to 60% off from night to day.
Feels good.
Love that, right?
I never thought of a silk washcloth before.
I know.
Actually.
Yeah.
Good idea.
And last but not
Betty.
least, yes, this is linens and hutch.
You were modeling this before.
Yes,
That's what I thought.
exactly.
Okay.
We have deep pocket sheet sets, which are twice
looks
as
so
durable as
comfy.
cotton.
I'm
They're
coming over
wrinkle
to try
resistant.
this.
What you have right there,
That's
the
really
chunky
nice.
knit throw. I love a chunky knit.
Me
yes,
too.
tis the season. Beautiful colors, beautiful options for any couch, chair, or bed. I know, it's
Put
so
that on
nice.
in the sauna.
In the sauna.
This with the sauna,
With the
and
pillow.
chair.
Yeah, you'll stay cool, cozy all season long. You'll save at least 65% now from linens and hutch. So nice.
Good deals.
Thank you.
All right, well, thank you so much. And remember, we've partnered with all these companies right here on these huge savings. You have that QR code right there on the screen. You can scan that. And be sure to check out our October Secret Savings Special with more than 24 exclusive deals curated for you. You can stream that right now on Hulu and Hulu on Disney+. We will be right back. Yay! If we make it away from all this stuff. We had some fun today. Thanks for joining us.
And for more news, check out what you need to know anytime on Disney+.
And from Ginger Renee, Maggie Nicole, and Gio. It's been great. See you tomorrow.
Remember.